Hey everybody! Okay, let's see what we have here. I finally made some trades. Like I keep talking about trading all the time, but I finally made some trades on some key issues here, and I got rid of. Well, I traded New Teen Titans number 44 and first appearance of Nightwing and the first appearance of Squirrel Girl for this book right here, Strange Tales number 115. This is an upgrade for me. I had kind of a raggedy copy. This one is about in VG shape. I'm fine with that. And I also traded for this right here, Avengers number 58, second appearance of Ultron. It's in really nice shape. Probably put that at about a fine plus, maybe VF minus. And that lower grade copy of Strange Tales 115 I traded for Strange Tales 104. First appearance of Paste Pot Pete. And I gotta say, I really love this cover. I think this is a terrific looking cover. Great, like, just thick Jack Kirby art. I think that's why I like it so much. Just thick. And the guys that I traded with, they also just gave me this. They threw this in. X-Force number 1, Deadpool card, and it's a UPC variant. So, newsstand variant. So, yeah. Okay, I think that was a good trade. What do you think? I actually would like to know. What do you guys think about this trade? All right. I'll tell you what. I'll show you this book right here. I love this cover. I've had this book for the past 5 years. I think it's just starting to get some love. It doesn't have a whole lot of love, doesn't have total love, but it's starting to get a little bit of love. This is G.I. Joe number 2 from IDW. This is the Adam Hughes variant cover. Not necessarily a variant as in like super rare, as as opposed to the other number 2 issue, but it's starting to come into demand. I just don't think starting to come into demand. I just don't think a lot of people know about this issue. You know what I mean? Just because if you're an Adam Hughes fan and a G.I. Joe fan, this is a no-brainer to have. No-brainer issue to have, no-brainer cover. Love this cover. And there's actually a variant to this where this whole image takes up the front cover and the back cover. So it's basically a larger image of this. But to me, this is a better book to have just because you can see all of the Baroness. You know what I mean? So Adam Hughes doing the Baroness. And from what I understand, this is like the only G.I. Joe cover that Adam Hughes has done so far, up to date. You know what I mean? So I think this is a terrific book to have. This is probably that type of book you can find like in a $2 bin or something like that. So yeah. I love this cover. Love this cover. All right, we are moving along with... I was at a store over the weekend, and I managed to come across Power Girl number 10. This is one of the more sought-after issues. It's not an expensive issue, but it's a little bit tough to find. Yeah, Power Girl's at a comic book store. Okay, but I know this book can go for, I don't know, probably from like 5 to, I want to say like to 10 to 15. You know what I mean? So I keep saying you know what I mean, but this is something, just a book to look out for. How about that? I bought this for $1.50. I was not leaving it at $1.50. And another book that I was not leaving at $1.50 was Batman 567, first appearance of Cassandra Cain. Yeah, like I said, got it for $1.50. This book goes for, I don't know, what, like 10 or something like that. I really haven't looked it up. Um, a book that I already have, but I was not gonna leave it at $1.50. Superman Batman number 77. You have the meeting of Supergirl and Damian Wayne. So why the hell not? This book is really. I noticed this book is super tough to find, relatively tough to find, and on eBay. I don't know the book. This book is all over the place in terms of price. You have what $15 one auction, $20 to $30 another auction. I've seen it go for as high as 50. You know, so it's weird. This book really does fluctuate a lot. But yeah, it was $1.50, and it's nice and white. I would put this at a VF plus, probably near mint minus, so like a little bit of dirt right there. But other than that, looks great. Another $1.50 book, Punisher 102. This is another book that is all over the place in terms of price. You know, you could probably find it at cover price or on eBay, or sometimes it goes for as high as 30. You know, it's just one of those books. Bullseye cover, you know. Yeah. I know I have this book already, but wasn't gonna leave it at $1.50. Was not gonna do that. Another $1.50 book was The Punisher 103. I just got it. No big deal. Figment number 1. I have no clue why I bought this. Why did I buy this? Probably just because it's been sold out and I happened to see it. So I'm just like, why not? And I think he might have given me a 50% discount on this. I forget. I need to check my receipt and see. But I think I got a 50% discount. So it makes it $2. So I think I got this for $2. Figment number 1. First print. All right. A book that I got for basically cover price. A Next number 12. First appearance of this character right there, Hope Pym as the Red Queen. So, yeah, okay, why not? Why the hell's not? I know this book is getting, I don't want to say it's expensive, but it's getting tougher to find. So, well, yeah, why not? All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, okay. Why not? Well, let's show this off. Let's show these books off. Ex Machina, number 1. I've had these books for 10, I think 11 years. This book came out in 2000. First issue came out in 2004. Now, this is a book that's starting to heat up. I had been with the title since the beginning. It ran for 50 issues, and every issue, and like a few like specials and stuff like that. So, and every issue was a lot of fun to read. Brian K. Vaughan doing the writing on it. I loved this title when it was out. Loved it, and I kind of miss it too. You know, and the ending was awesome. Loved it. But okay, now this book is starting to be on people's radars as far as comic book collecting goes, and it is going for, I think, around 20 or something like that. Yeah, okay, it's all good. And here are my 2 copies. Oh, look at you. Oh, oh, baby, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look. Ah! Ah! Finally found myself another copy of Batman Adventures number 12. This book is out of control. Like, I thought New Mutants 98 was out of control. This book, no. This book is almost pales in comparison to Batman Adventures number 12. This book is ridiculous right now. I remember, shoot, man. I think throughout the early 2010s, this book was like at around 30, and then the price kind of went up to 50 like a couple years ago. And now, and I think all throughout 2013, this book was like around what, like a $75 to $100 book, and now, like no sooner as 2014 hit, it seems like that $100 went from like it went from 100 to like 125 to 150. I think just off the anticipation, because there hadn't been any type of like Harley Quinn news. First off, this is the first appearance of Harley Quinn. If you didn't know, Harley Quinn news. Just the anticipation of something going to something being announced, you know. And sure as shit, you have a Suicide Squad movie that Harley Quinn will be in. So yeah, and no sooner as that happened, this book just totally exploded. I'm seeing copies not even as nice as this one. I'm talking like VF minus copies. You know, let's get close on this. Look at this. You are so beautiful. Look at you. Oh, I would put a ball gown on you. You're so beautiful. Look at you. You know, like copies not even as nice as this are going for $400. Okay, and oh my gosh. And as much as this, and here's the copy that I bought a couple years ago. So I knew I wanted a second copy of Batman Adventures 12, but I'm like, my thoughts are all over the place because I'm having a hard time like forming a cohesive sentence because everything is fragmented. Because my thoughts are, like I said, my thoughts are all over the place on this. But I knew I wanted a second copy of this, despite the fact that the prices were insane. And despite that fact, I was not going to pay more than $100 for Batman Adventures number 12, despite the fact that this book, it has just totally exploded. And I'm glad I stuck to my guns because I was able to get this copy for, I would say, I would put this at, I would have to put this at a 9, I'm thinking a 9, I'm thinking a 9.2, a 9.4 at the most, maybe. I want to be safe in the grading, so probably a 9.4 or something like 9.2, 9.4. And I'm glad I stuck to my guns because I got this book for $88. I was able to get a near mint copy of Batman Adventures for $88. And I know, and this book right here is going for, like I said, 400. You know, in this condition, maybe I could get 500 for it. Maybe I might be pushing it. I don't know. But yeah, hell yeah, I'm really happy about this. Really happy about this. So I have 2 copies, and let's bring on Harley Quinn. And I know, like, once we see more about this movie, once we see like some screenshots, some, you know, promotional images, you know, a trailer or something like that, I really do think that this book will shoot up even more. Like, could this be $1,000 book? Could it? Could it be $1,000 book? I'm putting the question out there. Could it be? I don't know. But anyway, I guess we're moving on. I could stare at this book all day. I actually have been staring at this book for the past, I got this book like Tuesday. It's Friday right now. I've been staring at this thing for the past like 3 days. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, we got to move on. Okay, I'll tell you what. I got these books here, plus this stack of books, plus come here, all these books here, for $60. I got all those books for $60, and believe it or not, that's only 65% of those books, because the other 35% were shit, and they're not even worth showing. but I will try to show as many as I can. How about that? All right, so goodbye, Batman Adventures 12. Hello to Action Comics number 521. This is the first appearance of Vixen. This book, I don't know, this book kind of snuck up on me because I bought a copy a year ago, and the only reason why I bought it was because I was watching Justice League Unlimited, and I saw Vixen was in the episode. I'm like, oh, what's her first appearance? And I just bought it, and I noticed that this book is going for around 30 or something like that. Whew, man. I guess the rumor is that she's going to be in the Suicide Squad movie as well. So, well, okay. So, Action Comics 521. Okay. So, and mind you, I got all these books for $60. Mind you that. Okay. Another book that I got was in the stack was Amazing Spider-Man 149, first appearance of Ben Reilly, the Spider-Man clone. So, hell yeah. I forget how much this book is going for. But yeah, I'm glad I found it. I'm glad it was in there. Here's a great book to be on the lookout for. This is a terrific, terrific book to be on the lookout for. Marvel Team Up number 103. Now this is now we have an early appearance of Scott Lang's Ant-Man and the second full appearance of the Taskmaster. All right, so if you didn't know, the second full appearance of the Taskmaster after Avengers 196 is in Marvel Team Up number 103. So in the cover is awesome. The cover looks better than Avengers 196, to be honest with you. So be on the lookout for this book. All right, another book in the pile I'm glad that was in there was Eternals number 1. Now, actually, I came close. I didn't buy. I came close to buying this book about a year ago, for like 10 or 15, so I'm glad I held off. So, and I was looking for this. This is the first appearance of the Eternals, Jack Kirby's Eternals. Miss Marvel number 16 was in this lot of books. First appearance of Mystique. It's in it's in probably fine plus condition. It's a little worn. Marvel Premiere number 48, the second appearance of Scott Lang's Ant-Man. We're moving along. DC Comics Presents number 1. Now this is the Whitman variant. How awesome is this? This is really awesome. So this is what Whitman Comics presents. So because the DC is blacked out, so it's Whitman Comics presents number 1. I'm not quite sure what this book goes for. I don't know, but I knew I wanted it though because it was a Whitman variant and it was DC Comics presents number 1. Okay, DC Comics presents number 8. This book is just a little. It's a scotch. It's a scotch tough to find in, it's a scotch tough to find in, I didn't mean to say in, but it's relatively hard to find. You have Swamp Thing and Solomon Grundy. So, I don't know, whatever. Another cool first appearance is, DC Comics Presents number 27, first appearance of Mongol. Again, I was watching the Justice League Unlimited cartoon a year or two ago, and I was like, oh, Mongol's in it. What's his first appearance? And I bought it, and this book is taking off. What does this book go for? 15, 20 or something like that? And the second appearance was in this lot of books, so yeah. And I would put these at a very fine. We have Whitman Action Comics. I believe this is, please do not quote me on this, please don't. I think this is Action Comics 485. I do believe. Awesome Neil Adams cover. This reprints like a bunch of Superman stories. but please do not quote me on that. It might be Action 485. I think. Another awesome Action Comics cover. To me, it is. You have the first appearance of the super suit Lex Luthor, and the first appearance of the robot Brainiac. So, and it's a newsstand copy. Yay! Actually, you know what? All of these books here are pretty much newsstand copies. All these books that were in this lot were newsstand copies. Justice League of America, number 183. Remember 2 years ago when this book was like, I think $30 or something, like 30 or 40 or $50 or something like that, just because it was the beginning of the Dark Side storyline. Like, this book was hot like a couple years ago. Rom Space Knight number 1. Man Called Nova number 1. Glad to have a second copy of this. Is probably like in fine, I don't know, fine plus condition or something like that. No, nothing major. But first appearance of Nova, so I would expect this book to blow up in the near future. And in this lot was I picked out the key, like the most key issues, and I had to bag and board them. Omega Men number 3, first appearance of Lobo, of course. I see this book everywhere. All right, let's keep moving on with some more books from this lot. Now, I did not bag and board these because I got lazy. Now, these are kind of like the second tier books. Again, I didn't bother boarding them. They're definitely bagged though. Batman 307, first appearance of Lucius Fox. So yeah. All-Star Squadron number 15. Now, the whole All-Star Squadron is it's kind of like whatever, but I noticed this one is a little bit tougher to find. Maybe it's because of the Masters of the Universe preview in it. I don't know. I just bagged this one because of the cover. Man-Thing number 20. I love this cover. Awesome cover. With Spider-Man, Daredevil, The Thing, and Shang-Chi. Why not? Oh, they're all picking on him. Oh, leave Man-Thing alone. Shit. Superman 344. I love this cover. I don't think it really goes for anything, but I just love the cover. He's taking on Frankenstein, the Frankenstein monster, and Dracula. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez cover. I love his artwork so much. Another Jose Luis Garcia Lopez cover was a Superman Spectacular from 1977. You have I think that, this predates Action Comics, whatever issue I was showing off before. Okay, now there was a run of in this lot of books here. There was a run of New Adventures of Superboy from the 1980s. Now, those books were not worth showing off at all, but I'll show these two books off. Number 3 and number 4. These books aren't worth anything, but to me they're interesting enough. This is the first appearance of Astralad. First appearance of Joe Silver, who is Astralad, or whatever. Now, this is this character, in present day, he hates Superman. He's like this kind of nebbish, losery type guy. He hates Superman, and he created this device. I believe he created this device that made his consciousness go back in time to try to kill Superboy. So he created this device to go back in time, and he sort of gained superpowers. Because if you looked at him, he was like basically looked like a rat. He was kind of like this weakling guy, and he somehow developed superpowers, and like I said, took on Superboy. And this is his first appearance right here. So, and number 3 and number 4. So they really don't go for anything, but you know they look interesting enough to me to want to pick out. Oh, this video is gonna go long. Jeez. Okay, Detective Comics number 479. You know, why not? It was in the lot. Why not? It was in the lot. Marvel Chillers number 3. This book is in like fine condition. Okay, let's keep moving on with. There was a pretty big run of DC Comics Presents, I have to say. Number 4, number 6, number 5, number 7, number 9. I showed you number 8, 11, 12, number 14, 15, 16, 17, where he takes on Firestorm and Killer Frost. 18. Now, these books are in probably, I would say, VF minus to VF plus condition. Number 20, number 21, number 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, there's some X-Men coming up, by the way. Number 30 and 31. Oh, here's a cool issue right here where he takes on Shazam. And DC Comics Presents number 33. And I have about 2 years worth of X-Men issues here to show you. Let's start with 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, oh man, 154, 155. These books are probably, again, in VF minus to VF condition. 157. But these X-Men issues were probably like the nicest ones in this lot here. 158, 159, 160. Whew, it's a lot. It's so many. 161, 162, 163, 164, 165. Oh gosh, 166. 167, 168, 169, 170, jeez, 171, this is where Rogue joins the team, and we're going to jump to 188, and here we go with annual number 4, annual number 6, and here's something cool. New Teen Titans versus Uncanny X-Men. How awesome is that? And I tell you what, let's go through these. Let's go through a couple of them. How about that? Here's like a run of action, All-Star Squadron, like some Amazing Spider-Man issues. Nothing major. Battlestar Galactica, Contest of Champions, some couple of Conan issues, Dazzler. Some Defenders, Micronauts. Yeah. Yes. Nothing, again, nothing major in this at all. New Mutants, some Justice League. Let me know if you see anything good in this. Because I'm not seeing nothing all that great. Just good stuff to have, you know what I'm saying, if you want to read. You know, nothing major. Some more Marvel, it was like a lot of Marvel team up, but like the major key issues like number 95 and 141, they weren't in there, but these are in decent condition too. So yeah, some Werewolf by Night. Draculia. I'm really disappointed by this one. This one is in really nice condition, other than this staple pop right there. Oh, it broke my heart. With G.I. Joe #2, some Miss Marvel, World's Finest, and some more Justice League, some more of this, some more of that, some nice little, some Superman books here, and we're winding down to some Thor 172. I'd actually been looking for this book. What is it? Thor 172. I'd actually been looking for it. Along with 252. And I believe that's it. Okay. So, yeah. A lot of books. So many. So many. And we're coming to a close. So, guys, thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll see you next time. All right.